Hello Whistler, it is Wednesday, April 29th. Today, BC's Premier John Horgan extended the provincial state of emergency for 2 more weeks. He also reiterated that physical distancing measures are going to be in place for some time and that schools likely won't open in their normal format until September. I feel like I'm using the word a lot, but it felt sobering to me. That said, I did hear some hope. The Premier says that the province will announce a phased approach to reopening industries and businesses next week. As has been the case until now, this plan will be guided by science and public health. The municipality will be working hard to be ready for our reopening alongside the province. So when it's safe to do so, we are looking at reopening our parks, our municipal facilities, and others with protocols and clear guidelines for users. I know it's hard to restrain the desire to reconnect for play dates, dinners with friends, or a beer after a bike ride, but please do restrain that urge. Dr. Henry's line today was, "Now is not the time to bend the rules, we need to continue to bend the curve." So stay at home if you feel unwell, keep practicing physical distancing, spend time with only your household. We've made great progress, and giving it back now would be such a loss. There's been a recent change in testing protocols, so anyone in our health region with symptoms such as fever, cough, runny nose, or sore throat can now get a test to determine if you have COVID-19. Testing won't be available to people who don't have symptoms, but if you do and you'd like to be tested, you can call 811 or reach out to your family physician. As I've said lots, we're not going back to normal anytime soon. But if we stay vigilant, we can move to our new normal sooner rather than later. As this moves into months instead of just weeks, it obviously gets harder for families, harder for people. Lately, I've been hearing a lot of talk about the importance of paying attention to your mental health during this isolation. If you're interested, this week's Whistler podcast is an interview between Greg McDonnell, local clinical counselor, and I about maintaining your mental health during COVID-19. I found it instructive and really interesting. If you're at the risk of harm from yourself or from others, please call the crisis hotline at 310-6789 or call 911. So the message today is that there's light at the end of the tunnel, but we need to stay the course. Please continue to live physically distanced but socially connected. Please pay attention to your mental health and to the mental health of the people around you. Take care of yourself, take care of others, and enjoy the rain.